Wagwan, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dreycosting. If it's the first time over here, what we do over here is to analyze the financial markets, like chop it up in pieces, so each and everyone can understand. What is Forex? The foreign exchange market. I know a lot of people are curious about what is this Forex thing. A lot of persons are even naive to Forex. So within this video, I'm gonna go somewhat detail on what is Forex. So I'm gonna take my time with you guys, because if you don't know what is Forex, then that means this is the first time you're being exposed to it. Let's take a deeper look and dive straight into my PowerPoint presentation. Alright, I'm gonna take my time with this, right? Because if you're watching this video, you're extremely new. What is Forex? Alright, watch me now. So Forex is a global market that allows one to trade two currencies against each other. Right? If you think one currency will be stronger versus the other, and you end up on the correct end of that stick, then you make a profit. It's as simple as that. It's just comparing currency strength, which one is going to be stronger versus the next. Right? So Forex is not a company or anything like that, right? It's an instrument within the financial market, right? So let me go again with that. Forex is not like a, what I call it, a multi marketing company, something that you recruit people, or because I get a lot of people saying this to me, like, is that Forex? They think it's like a company. No, it's a instrument within the financial market, and instruments the same way you have stocks and bonds, right? So let's continue. If you have ever traveled to another country, you usually have to find a currency exchange booth at the airport and then exchange the money you have in your wallet into the currency of the country you are visiting. This is foreign exchange, Forex, right? So Forex is a shortening for foreign exchange. Alright, so let's continue. The foreign exchange market is usually known as Forex or FX, is the largest financial market in the world. Right? It's the largest financial market in the world. That's why a lot of people are trying to get into this market, right? The FX market is a global decentralized market where the world's currencies change hands. Exchange rates change by the second, so the market is constantly in flux. By the second, not by the month or the week, by the second, not even by the hour, by the second. Alright? It's a very fast moving market, right? So that is why it's much more easier to make money within the foreign exchange market, because the information that drives the Forex market comes out rapidly versus that of the stock market. And if you don't understand what I mean by information driving the market, please to watch the video that you see in the YouTube card above. Let's continue. Only a tiny percentage of currency transactions happen in the real economy, involving international trade and tourism, like the airport example. Instead, most of the currency transactions that occur in the global foreign exchange market are bought and sold for speculative reasons. So if you don't understand what I mean by speculative reasons, please to watch the video and type of analysis in the YouTube card above, right? So it's investor speculation based on the fundamental analysis that they have done on the markets, right? So watch the card above, right? Watch me now. Currency traders, also known as currency speculators, buy currencies hoping that they will be able to sell them at a higher price in the future, compared to the measly $5 billion per day volume of the New York Stock Exchange in 2020. The foreign exchange market looks absolutely ginormous with its $6.6 trillion a day trade volume. So the stock market is pushing about 5 billion, but the foreign exchange market is about 6.6 trillion, going to probably 7 trillion, 8 trillion a day. That's the volume that's trading each day. So that is why people love this. Let's continue, guys. Aside from its size, the market also rarely closes. It opens virtually round the clock, right? So like the stock markets where you have to sometimes go to a broker, set up stuff, right? So on and so on, right? The foreign exchange market is virtually, right? Virtually. The forex market is open roughly 24 hours a day, right? From 5 p.m. Sunday to about 3 p.m. Friday. That's practically 5 days a week. You get what I'm saying? So once it opens on Sunday, it doesn't close until Friday. Unlike the stock market that opens there about 9:30, right? And closes at 4 daily. So you could trade Forex all day, all night, but at the right time, right? The reason why you could trade Forex all day, all night is because of the trading session overlap. So the world is not on the same time zone. So while you're asleep in your bed, another country across the world is awake and those people are at work, right? So while it probably be, say for argument's sake, 11 a.m. in New York, it's about 4 p.m. in London. So this is what the trading overlaps look like. You have the London session, right? I love to trade in the London session. People say it's the best session, right? So you have the London session. Then you have the New York session that comes after. This overlap right here is normally a high volatile time to trade Forex in the market, where the London session overlaps the New York session. After that, you have the Sydney session. Then you have the Tokyo session, right? So the Sydney session for me on Eastern time comes there about in the afternoon. I would say probably about 8 thereabout, right? So this is the reason why you can trade Forex any time of the day. It's because the session, or should I say the world, every country is not on the same time zone. Let's move on. So basically, trading just shift to different financial centers around the world. The day starts when traders wake up in Wellington, then moves to Sydney, Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Frankfurt, London, and finally New York, before trading starts all over again in Wellington. Get the point now? Why we can trade anytime throughout the day and why this market is extremely lucrative, why it gives $6.6 trillion per day, why a lot of people want to jump into it. Let's recap. Forex stands for foreign exchange market. It's the largest market in the world, trading 6.6 trillion daily, and it opens practically 24 hours. So this is why a lot of people are trying to get within this market. It's extremely lucrative. I hope this was very informative. Thank you guys for watching. And if there's any video you'd like to see me cover on the foreign exchange market, please comment below so I can try my very best to assist you. Or you can ask me any questions on my Instagram. The handle for my Instagram is in the description below. Go and big up on yourself and enjoy the rest of your week. I'm out.